Hello, just looking at my stream health, making sure everything's okay before I get started. Looking alright. My health is showing yellow. Just looking at my stream health, making sure everything's okay before I get started. Using these headphones, I'll turn down my volume. Just looking alright. My health is showing yellow. Just looking at my stream health, making sure everything's okay. Damn, I hear myself talking to myself. Using these headphones. Alright, sorry. Yeah, I was just checking. Of course, it played back through. Anywho, this is Control by Sam Lake. Made Max Payne, which 1 and 2. 2's like my favorite. Well, this whole series is one of my favorite shooters in general, but 2's my favorite. Love Alan Wake as well. My stream health is still showing orange. And I can only see you to start. I'd rather be green. Maybe I gotta tone it down an inch. I want to stream it at 60 frames. It should be good enough to do that. Now let's crack one open and get started. I played all his games though. The only one I haven't beaten is Quantum Break because when I was gonna play it or I did play it for the first time streaming. All the videos got struck to hell and back, and I couldn't continue anymore because it has so much licensed music. And I didn't want to play without the songs because the songs, set the tone and atmosphere and the mood. Like the songs are supposed to be in there. It would mess with how it's supposed to. It would mess with its first impression of me. But I'm gonna beat it and then one day stream it with the mute because you can cut off all the licensed music. I just didn't want to do that. Not for my first playthrough anyway. So after I beat it one of these days, then I might stream it. It's alright. It's probably my least favorite of all of the games. Max Payne 2 is my favorite. 1's up there. Alan Wake is right behind it. Let's see how this one is. Alright, it's running. I'm streaming at 1080p, but my settings are at 4K. I have the render resolution cut down to half just so it run better. I already loaded it a little bit just to test my frame rate. You're gonna notice that there's a lot of motion blur, and I don't see an option to turn off. There's no motion blur option, which kind of sucks. I don't like it. Oh, let me make sure my audio settings because I switched audio devices. See, there we go. I'm gonna try to get away with the copyright. Like, I don't mind if they just flag the video and monetize it. If they strike it or block it, then it's a different story. Confirm. But we'll see. Maybe they let it slide. Because again, I don't make any money off of YouTube, so if they monetize it, it's no big deal to me. But I don't want them full on blocking it. If they do, then I guess I have to download the video and then fucking scrub it. Mute all parts.
This is gonna be weirder.
This part I've heard.
Than usual.
It sounds like it's gonna be a good story.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am.
Fortunately, I don't have a RTX card either, so no ray tracing.
I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that
I wonder who she's talking to.
I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall.
Okay.
We stare at it, and we think that's the whole world.
Who thinks that?
Room
the room. The room and the poster.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Cube?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible.
What movie?
We're all transfixed.
Maybe it's an in-universe movie.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here.
Might have to fuck with the mouse
Why
settings
did
a
you
bit.
bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Ooh, real quick, I wanted the movie she's talking about as an in-universe movie. Like, in some like games, they always have in-universe content. Like, was a TV show now in Wake. Max Payne had Captain Baseball Boy, and that one detective show Mirror. Like, I wonder if it's like we'll see this movie within the game. All right. Ooh, see what I mean about the motion blur? I don't know how to. I don't think there's a setting to turn it off. Gotta turn down a few options. It feels a bit. I don't know. I put shadow filtering low, but. See, I don't see anything that pertains to motion blur. Ambient occlusion. That's good stuff. I don't want to turn that off. Now I could get away with Resident Evil 4. I mean 2 at 4K. Fucking hell. It'll run smoother down. Let's see. The mouse is a little. I don't know. The graphics has this weird like texture thing when I spin around. You can see like little weird artifacts. I don't know what's causing it. Sprint. Do I have like a walk? Move. Yeah, but do I have like a walk, man? I'm looking for walk. F is our interact button? Damn. Why not E? It's not like we have a, why did that open? Man, that motion blurs just, like, that's too much blur. Oh man, there's gotta be a way to turn that down. That is really obnoxious. Global reflection. I'll set that to medium, maybe. Gotta hope a patch comes for this ASAP. But it looks like we're just gonna have to deal with it. That's some intense motion blur. Medium. I turn it down. I like my reflections, but it's really taxing. Honestly, I didn't know there's much performance boost. Let's turn off MSAA. Damn, it's worse. Good lord, that's so awful. I can't stand the motion. That's like too high. I can take like a little bit of motion blur, but that's insanely high. Oh, I wonder if that's what's doing it. Huh. The game's running a bit smoother though with the motion grain off, but I don't want to turn it off. That like feels like it's supposed to be on. It was on by default. Oh well. I think the film grain makes it like more pronounced, the motion blur. Oh well.
Federal Bureau of
Like, it's
Control.
man,
All
even when
these
you
years
just
I've been
move a
looking for
little.
them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Mm. Control motion blur. Let's see if maybe someone on YouTube. The game control, you moron. Control. Control. Damn it. The game motion blur. Maybe it's yeah. See, someone else is complaining about it too. Xbox One. Well, you're not gonna be able to do much on a console. Yeah, there's no way to turn it off at the moment. Oh well. I mean, it's so extreme. If it was just down a little bit, I could tolerate it better. My mouse sensitivity is a little high. Turn that down. Just a good lord. Oh, in aim mode. That's okay. Mouse aim assist. Okay. Maybe just. Damn it. I hate that I can't scroll it down a little bit. Let's turn it down to 40. 40. A little too slow. 45. That'll work. Alright, where am I supposed to go? See there's any hidden stuff or things to interact with? He usually litters the game with shit like that. Like so. G. G's my like loadout button. God, the buttons are weird. Not tab. Alright. Multimedia correspondence. I don't. Can I zoom in? Yes, not. Anything smart. Smart gaming device, smartphone, smartwatch, laptops. Number 2, pencils. Cool. A shark in his secure. I don't know what that's about. Alright, missions. Huh. This game looks like it's a lot less linear. What am I looking at? What am I looking at? What am I looking at? Load out. Unmapped area. Well, let's map this bitch out. Alright. Is there not a walk button? It's strange for her just to be running everywhere. I'll read all this shit later.
Hello? Hey, excuse me?
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, you are no helmet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you halauta.
I can't make out what he's.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Yeah, did he read her mind? Did she say that out loud? About the face? I can't make out what he says a lot, though. Alright. Alright, let's go in. F.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it.
What poster? I don't know what the
I've been
fuck she's
trying to
talking
pull it
about.
down ever since.
These aren't
Will
like...
you help?
Why is she talking to the player? Just fourth wall breaking. These metaphors don't quite land quite as the way Max Payne metaphors did. Another opening? Like, we just had an opening. The motion blur. Like, in Quantum Break, you could turn it off. Sam Lake. Whole lot of stuff that doesn't mean much to me.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind.
Wait,
My
what was
baby
that
brother,
happening?
Dylan.
Oh.
17 years
Why would I
since
know
the
what's
men
on
of this
her mind?
bureau took him.
Oh. I can't move my camera. There we go. Like, that motion blur is so over the top. And the game doesn't run that well. Like, I play way more graphically than many games that run a lot better. Far Cry 5 I played, no problem. Something to do with that motion blur that's causing so much problem. Can we turn the annoying fucking sound off? No. Weird that she just can't walk. She can jump though. What the fuck? He shot himself. Maybe I will turn the rendering resolution on the 1080p. Does this game have HDR?
Shit.
What did I do
You
with
want
the
me to
remote?
pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
What? Why is she talking to me? I don't really give two shits if she picks it up or not. Oh, there's my controller. HDR is not enabled. I don't know if this game has HDR. Someone on the Xbox version was saying it was, but they can make that shit pop up even if it's not a true HDR enabled game. I'm trying to be all David Lynch.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Like, they're showing you and telling you a whole lot of shit that means nothing. It's all, like, random. It's hard to care about any of this. Maybe it means more the second time through. I'm gonna look at the controls a quick second. Like, it's all a lot of terminology and images. It's like that expression from True Romance with Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper. It's like, we got a game of show and tell. You're showing me everything, but you're telling me nothing. That's kind of what this is like. There's no walk button. But there's a walk button if I use the controller. I think they really want you to use the controller. Usually a game like this is mouse and keyboard. Control is evade. They bounded my external mouse buttons. Usually games don't even like acknowledge it unless you punch it in. Shield, launch, evade. What else we got? Melee's V? Fuck that. That's not a that is such a horrible melee button. Toggle, crouch, ground slam. Map, collectibles. And no walk button. It's odd to. The environment doesn't look like the type of environment you'd run around. Sure, go for it. Man, let me turn off the fucking motion blur. Fucking assholes. I don't know why she acknowledges the player. Why is that a thing she can do? What? Where's G? Unbound. Why? Oh, open collectibles. Fuck. Make that anything, I don't care. That's what I'm gonna make my melee though. Ground slam is fine. Evade. Yeah. Well, if that's evade, then I don't need control being anything. Toggle crouch. Right. Melee. Why is it not using E? Like, I know Sam... Oh, launch. Never mind. Then what's Q? Shield. Oh, I'll keep it F then. And the controls are just fucking weird. That's gonna be N. Toggle side. Okay, tab can be toggle side. R, that's fine. I don't know what launch is. Alright, this shit can be like X and Z. Oh no, you can be like V. You can be V. Open loadout. We'll just make U, N, or M? Damn, I must have mapped it backwards. Because Logitech released a new thing called G-Hub. I used to use the other program before it, but I got these headphones, and the only way to enable certain features was to fucking, there we go. Much better. I hate G-Hub though. I want to revert back to my old program.
The same gun. have her.
Whatever you, it regenerates? One second. I don't know how this whole thing really works. I can see that. Oh shit. I hate games that don't let you swap shoulders. I really hate that shit. Cause she can see the enemy, but I can't when he was around that corner.
Something's coming.
Alright.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's
Who
the dead
is
man.
she talking to?
Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Were they ever allowed? Alright.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it.
That's a real person.
You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
That motion blur is really like hard to get around, but that's some good environmental destruction. Look at that. Like, I don't know what she's doing, what the objective is. I don't know what as a player, my goal is.
The hotline. Secure line of communication.
Look how jumpy the mouse movement is, too.
Guidance. Breach the hotline.
Mouse feels funky. There was a guy back here, wasn't there? Oh, here we go. That's better. This game is a fucking acid trip. Is that a thing I'm supposed to do? The weapon, it's rough without any, like, moves, because your gun runs out, and you just kind of gotta wait in the middle of a firefight. Mm. Quantum Break had a few performance issues too, but those could be resolved. Let's see what we can mess with. Texture, let's turn that down on medium. What else can we, turn down a little? Ooh, it's a one-way trip. We got 1,000 of something. Can I upgrade my gun to reload faster? Alright, I'm back. Alright.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very...
Okay, we already saw that for the most part. Seriously? Like, I bet this ain't real. She's in a coma somewhere or something. That reminds me of something.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I don't know if I have some armor. I found the table armor. There's a lot of like uninteresting collectibles. Alright, Urban Legend. Urban Legend, what's this about? Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. I don't know who Jung is. We recognize certain blank informed by our own blank. No, I lost my armor. I've gotten every collectible. Do I even care? Hard to see their heads. Ain't a whole lot you can do while you're waiting on your gun to recharge. And they all have guns themselves, so it's hard to get in close enough to melee them. To escape the blast. Did it really checkpoint me all the way back
The
here?
hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
And apparently he can like counter the melee. So no trying to melee him, I guess. Strange.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. burrowing into everything in this place.
Whoopsie daisy.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Mouse setting could use a little fine tweaking. Jesus Christ. Get down, get down. There ain't a cover button or nothing. Like, you can't take cover behind nothing and like pop out and shoot or nothing. It doesn't have like a lot of modern mechanics except for the zoom aim. Is this really not? Defense tactics. What defense tactics? Like, there's no tactics at all. You literally just have shoot and melee.
They tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
What, can they teleport? I saw him back there, but I never saw him make his way to me. He's got also pretty armored. What the hell? Something about looking at that red is messing with my eyes. Like, when I look at my tablet, it looks green. It's weird.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
I don't know if that has a recharge.
Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our.
I don't know what to do about him. It takes like 2 hits from his gun and I'm dead. I don't have a cover mechanic. Moving around is very stiff and not that fluid. It's like stuck somewhere between like an old school shooter and a new one.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Shit. He can teleport.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point. What does mean? Help me fix it.
How does she know how to do that?
Holy shit.
Why isn't any of
You
this
did
strange
it.
to her?
We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
Oh, there we go. I like civilian better.
Please, talk to me. We saw you deal with the
What?
compromised agents.
Civilian.
Is it safe to come out?
Why can't I? What's this? And how do I upgrade? Oh, the safe room. That's far away. What's the point of doing that? It's almost got a Metroidvania quality about it. I don't know what any of this is. I got house memory, 4 of it. What does that mean? It's like a whole lot of shit that nothing means anything. Oh shit. Turn that copyright infringement off. Alright, I guess we fast traveled to the safe room. Why can't she do that? That whole ground pound move. That's not a normal ability for a human to have. Where can I fast travel to? Alright, I guess I just have to run back to the safe. Hmm. Isn't this a safe room? Thought this is the room they were talking about. Fuck all these books. Fuck all these books. Fuck all these books. I'm gonna see if things reset themselves. I'm pretty sure I messed up shit here already, but nothing looks messed up. What's the safe room? There's like a million fucking rooms. If you're gonna have a map, you can at least, you know, put it on the map. Boardroom. Huh. Undefined reading. Somehow reason I can't use my gun here. The map doesn't like line up with what's available. Huh. Damn, she'd be breaking everything. She can't walk through it. It's like a step back from a lot of games. I would say normally, well, at least there's the story, but I don't know what the fuck the story's about. Safe room's gotta be around here. Where though? I have no idea. Secret elevator. Nope. Oh. It's not really a safe room though.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
Safe room intercom implies a room inside of a safe room.
Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Doctor Who?
Should I lie?
Jesse Faden.
Oh, I
I'm
thought
just visiting.
I get to
I should
choose.
have lied.
Oh shit! You're the new director. Hold on, we're coming out.
Damn, I thought it was gonna let me choose some shit for a second. Like a Telltale style.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse. Okay, Jesse.
Good lord.
I'm Emily.
What's up with those teeth, those ears?
Somehow,
Fucking
this
elf.
hostile force, this hiss, that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Who is you?
Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
You know I shot several of these things to death. A lot of audio hiccups. I don't know why the audio does that when she does that.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Guess that's why they don't let me draw a gun in here, because I'd shoot
I
them
can't
in the
cleanse
face.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
I like the character.
I'll
Her,
risk it. Listen,
the story is not
the Bureau was involved in an
interesting.
incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know.
I don't know.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
What's
I didn't
real?
imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
Don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow this. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Find out
Where
some
did the
stuff.
Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the Hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The Hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the Hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. Yeah, you've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
I'll ask her
Thanks,
more
Emily.
shit later.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
I want to do that shit from the trailer where you're flying around and manipulating shit and things like that. Enter the communications department. God forbid there's a fucking thing on the map that just says communications department. Ay. Maybe it's that yellow thing. That'd be good. Kinda is useless to have a map though when none of the locations label on the map. Wrong way.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
What the fuck is going on? Ow. The fuck was up with that? Said I got a health recovery or something. Oh, back. How do I upgrade? There was another place lit up with red too before I came here. She doesn't go back to crouching sometimes. Like, it's set to crouch toggle, so it should always be in crouch until I hit the button again. But sometimes she'll just stop crouching. Like, sometimes when I fire, she goes back to crouching, other times she remains standing. Seems in bad need of a patch. Like, real bad. Oh my god.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
See? She goes back now. And now she remains standing. It's so, if it would just be consistent. Whoops.
Communications. We're on the right track.
The map doesn't take really height into account. Undefined reading material. More stuff I don't know what is or what I'm supposed to do with. Bathroom.
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
I feel like this game is also way more optimized for controller than mouse and keyboard. She sometimes just stops running too, even though I haven't hit anything. I don't know how you regain life. Like, this whole splashing red shit only works when you have a regenerating life system. The crouch button works like half the time. Newt can be bond. Telekinesis.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Sure. This could be fun.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you. Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
Weapon mod, scatter church. Seems like something you'd use for shotgun, but let me check. What does it do? Accuracy +5. Right, that's a grip. Explosive to shatter. I don't have a shatter.
This must open the door.
He's wearing one of those things and still got killed. Looks like it's already claimed. I guess these are your checkpoints.
They can fly now. Great.
I'll play with a controller next time. I think it's really geared towards a controller. Watch out for the grenade indicator. Press shift to escape the blast. There's like a second of life when you hit shift once you actually start running.
They can fly now. Great.
Damn it, she wouldn't pick it up what I was aiming at. It's like he just dodges. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge, 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 dodge. Really not feeling this game. Oops, a daisy. Skip.
They can fly now. Great.
Too much shit going on. You finally get a boss and you can't use like your only ability. I don't know. Let's see. It's 240, 250. Oh my god.
They can fly now. Great.
Game's just not very fun. And like your own character blocks your view a lot of the time. Or I don't know, it's just not very good. Where's my cigarette? Did I already smoke it? Or was it gone? There it is. I need to turn up the aim just a bit. Yes, 50 was good. I get how that works. Okay. Oh, that's nice. I like games to do that.
They can fly now. Great. feeling he'll be back. Let's
That
stay
was a
focused.
very annoying
The
boss fight.
hotline should be past the mailroom.
Mailroom. Passed on which way? Guess we'll just go through here.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
thank God no local doctors examined
The hiss got him.
inside a U.S. Embassy. Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to...
The hotline can't be far now.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino.
I'm actually curious about where it restarts me, because I kind of want to quit playing. There's no clear checkpoint indicator. I don't know. You don't save. I don't know. I don't know how anything works in this game. Do I have to fight him again? Oh no. So it did save. I just have to start from where it was. It's weird. I wish there was a like, if it doesn't want to do the checkpoint system, that's fine, but it should at least let me like consciously save somewhere. Anywho, I'm done for now. This game was a bit disappointing. I don't know. It's not, the shootouts could be fun, but usually they're not. I'm gonna try with the controller next time I play. I feel like it's more optimized for controller. Anywho, later.